Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Vicki and my channel's name is Living in the Moment. And today I want to do another movie review for you. And once again, movie reviews with a twist. And these are some movies that I knew absolutely nothing about till I bought them and took them home and watched them. I just read the back cover. They sounded interesting. After I watched them, I loved them. So usually when I watch a movie, if I don't like it and I know I'm not going to watch it again, I'll put it back in the bag to take back down to the pawn shop to trade. But these are some of my movies that I liked, so I decided to go ahead and keep them. I have some information written down here on paper that I will be looking at. And the first one that I want to share with you is called Blonde Ambition. This movie is from 2008. And it stars Luke Wilson and Jessica Simpson. She plays like a little country girl that goes to the big city of New York to surprise her boyfriend. And of course, she catches him in bed with another woman. Well, they break up. She decides to go ahead and live there, and she gets a job working in that town with a construction company. And then she meets up with Luke Wilson, which is this guy right here. And they kind of have a thing for one another. And it was just a cute little movie to me. I was surprised by how much I really enjoyed it. It's rated PG-13 and it's called Blonde Ambition. And the next one, this movie is actually based on a true story. It's called A Flash of Genius, and you can see it right there on the title. It tells you, based on a true story. Greg Kinnear and Alan Alda, and he plays like an inventor. He's always coming up with ideas and making different things, and he actually invents the windshield wiper. I don't know if maybe this was during the time when cars did not have windshield wipers, but he comes up with an idea for it, and he tries to get a patent on it, and these people try to steal the patent from him for his idea. And I think he ends up taking them to court, and in the end of the movie, he ends up winning. It's been a while since I watched it, but I do know that it's about him inventing a windshield wiper blade. It's rated PG-13, and it came out in 2009, based on a true story. That's why I like those kind of movies. And the next one is called Mr. Destiny, with Jim Belushi and Michael Caine. He plays like a bigwig, city-type dude who's unhappy with his life, and he wishes things could be different. And he goes to town one night, I think he's in a bar, and he's wishing his life would change. And he meets up with a stranger, which is kind of his guardian angel, and he wants to show him what his life could have been like. So he changes it, and when he goes back, he realizes it was not as good as he thought it was going to be. He ends up getting the woman of his dreams, or so he thought, but it turns out to be a big disaster. It was out, I couldn't find the year that it was out, but it's rated PG-13. And the next one is called Mad Money. It's with Diane Keaton, Queen Latifah, and Katie Holmes. It is 2008, and it's rated PG-13. Now, these three girls, they work in a Federal Reserve, and they find out that the Federal Reserve shreds old money when it becomes too old to use and it's no longer able to use for regular currency. So they think, well, why shouldn't we get some of that money? So together, they all work in different departments. They figure out how the money is taken from the different areas, and they switch it around and try to steal some of the money to take home with them. It's a very funny movie. I found it really interesting. PG-13 and 2008. And the last movie, this one was actually based on something true also. It's called Something the Lord Made. All I did was read the back of this cover. It sounded interesting. I knew nothing about the characters or the movie. Alan Rickman and Mos Def. It's a 2004 movie and it's not rated. He plays, this guy here plays like a heart surgeon who's working on developing different ways to save people that have heart problems, like, doing the, where you take the, I can't even think of the name, the valve, and change it. And he's working to save like little babies that are having it. And this guy here works with him, and they experiment on animals, but they figure out a way to take valves from different animals and put it in humans to make an artificial heart. It's really very interesting, and the cover says that it was actually based on a true thing that happened in real life. So that's my movie review for this time. Movies that I knew nothing about and absolutely loved after I bought them. Thank you guys so much for coming and visiting with me tonight. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this movie. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Y'all come back and see me any old time. Forgot to say that. Bye for now.